Holman out there like a pinball, get punched. I counted 3 times. 3 times around, but that car is still driving around the racetrack. How about it? Just a little adjustment on that front bumper. Watch, some big guy will go over there and jump up and down on it pretty quick. It's always good to have a big guy on your crew so you can jump up and down on your bumper. I used to have a guy on my crew that was 6'6", weighed 320 pounds, just out of high school. This guy was big dude, a lot of help. We didn't even need a pit cart. We just have him carry everything down in the infield. Well, look who's out front. It's that Ray Davis guy. Ray Davis is from Galt. Has quite a large fan following. Tracy Boland's in 2nd place. Tom Dahl's in 3rd place. Well, all those blinky lights are off. The pace truck's parked. Looks like we're about good to go. If John Moreland says it's all right, we're going to go racing. Well, I thought I heard some rattles in the back of the pack. Yeah, it looks like Chad Holman dragging some of that bumper assembly on that 75 car. Probably the big guy that they had jump up and down on it jumped up a little too hard. Let's see if they'll leave him out there. I don't know. Yeah, no, wait. There's a black flag. That would be for Chad Holman. Jim Llewellyn high atop the racetrack, barely squeaks by. Now he's got bumper problems. We got bumper parts and pieces all over this racetrack. Almost sounds like a cowbell on the front of that car. Looks like Jeff Hall picked up some spare parts along the way. 14 laps down in a scheduled 25-lap main event. Parts and pieces, parts all over the racetrack. Yeah, it's kind of cool running these guys in the daylight. You can really see the parts fly. Well, let's see. We have a new leader. Ray Davis isn't the leader anymore, according to the NASCAR Weekly Racing Series leaderboard. Looks like Tracy Boland is your leader, followed by Ray Davis. Third place, the number 8 car of Kenai Scantlin. And in fourth place, looks like Tom Dahl in the 4 car. Yeah, according to the NASCAR rules, you have to start with doors and bumpers and hoods and all that sort of thing, but there's nothing in there that says you have to finish with them. Well, you can see that one coming. 3 abreast off of turn 4. One of those bad situations. However, they're still whacking them on the backstretch. Yellow flag flies as they're whacking and stacking race cars all over this track. Looks like another bumper. Looks like another bumper taking its toll. Got a flat tire on the right rear of the 7 car of Eric Grafe. Well, you can see that one coming. 3 abreast off of turn 4. One of those bad situations. However, they're still whacking them on the backstretch. Yellow flag flies as they're whacking and stacking race cars all over this track. Looks like another bumper. Looks like another bumper taking its toll. Got a flat tire on the right rear of the 7 car of Eric Grafe. Well, we got a number of race cars in the infield. There's Mike Graham pulling in. Amy Sullivan, looks like they're hard at work on her 10 car over there. She's not done. She's just taking a little break. 20 laps down. Looks like about 5 to go. And don't forget, June 30th is 50s night. That's 50-lap main events for the Grand American Modifieds Pro Stocks and the Pure Stocks. 50 laps, count them. Along with the Ultra Wheel Spec Trucks. They'll be here on the 30th. Well, once again, folks, this is our entry-level division. The IB Benedict Pure Stocks. You don't have to enter there, but most people choose to start with the Pure Stock division. Feel free afterwards to mosey on down, talk to the drivers, talk to the crews afterwards. A lot of information. Just ask them how they got started. Maybe join a pit crew. In the meantime, on the pole is Tracy Boland. On the outside is Ray Davis. Inside second row, the number 4 car, Tom Dahl. And rounding out the top 4 on the NASCAR Weekly Racing Series leaderboard is the number 8 car of Kenai Scantlin. And Rich Harper spins it in turn 4. Steve Hall barely misses him, skates by. Rompin' Rich underway. Motors on down the front stretch. Big bubbles, no troubles. 21, count it, 22 laps down. Well, bound and determined to finish this race, the number 10 car rejoins the field for the white flag lap. That's right, the white flag lap. Here comes the checkered flag. And your winner in the 11 car, Tracy Boland. And a wild and western woolly finish by the 75 car of Chad Holman. In the meantime, the NASCAR Weekly Racing Series leaderboard has your winner as the 11 car of Tracy Boland, followed by the 40 car of Ray Davis. In third place, the number 4 car, Tom Dahl, and in fourth place, the number 8 car, Kenai Scantlin. Starting from the back of the pack in the 0 car. He's from Stockton. He's brought to you by Paz Performance Center. OM Concrete, special thanks to Dad, and Best Auto Sales. That's the wild child, Jerry Crawford. In the number 4 car, he's from Lodi, brought to you by Jim Dyer Chevy Classics, Precision Shipping and Stripping and Coatings, Exhaust Pros, Creative Images, Central Valley Sunrooms, Vandepol Enterprises, The Graphic Touch, M&R Metal, Unlimited Tire, Sierra Air Gas, Brandon Tire, and Big Boys Toys, along with Machine Service and Parts. Please welcome Jason White. In the number 57 car from Lodi, brought to you by Brandon Tire, Meeks Building Center, Cherokee Auto Body, Gulls White Racing, BJ McDonald, Heads by Steve and Davis Motorsports. Please give it up for Mike Garcia. In the number 8 car, he owns the track record for the Pro Stock division. He also owns 2 Street Stock Division championships along with a Pro Stock Division championship. He's brought to you by Valamet Incorporated, Rad Trucking, J&M Water Truck Rentals, Finish Line Trophy and Sign Company, B&R Automotive, Off-Road Enterprises, A1 Transmission, Performance Backhoe, Aramark, Delta Pump, Praxair, Stockton Industrial Supply, Valley Rubber and Gasket. Please give it up for Kerry Treadway. In the 38 car, he won the Trophy Dash tonight. He won it last week. He's from Manteca. He's brought to you by TP Ranch, Manor Ranch, Accept Carpets, Mormon's Water System, Grasso Carpet Cleaning, Grandma, Auntie Mary, Fagundes Meats, and Thomas Texaco. Please make welcome Joe Hilton. In the 11 car from Lodi, he's brought to you tonight by Aurora Body Works, Marina Boat Sales, Giant Tire, Transmissions by Hal, Exhaust Pros, Honda Marine, and Crestline Boats. Please give it up for Mike Moniz. Moving over to the number 1 car from Clements, brought to you by Lodi Tire Service, Lodi Backhoe, Ted's Welding, Transmissions by Hal, Wiggum and Burnt, Dan's Muffler and Brake, Gross Racing, Burnt Tire Service, or it could be Tree Service. I'll have to check with him on that. Brackets Garage, Valley Welding, and special thanks to Big O and Dan Dabbs. Please give it up for Johnny Burnt. In the number 18 car, that's the Valley Harley-Davidson Special. He's from Stockton. Please welcome Jeff Lovelace. In the number 6 car from Ripon, he is brought to you by Dennis Caruso, Reeve Trucking, Arvin Meritor, Bruce Babcock Snap-on Tools, Hennings Brothers Drilling, San Joaquin Filter Recycling, Universal Service Recycling, Jim Travell, John Salazar Heavy Hauling, Jim Artman, Valley Material Transport, Transmissions by Hal, Gillette Motorsports, Pacific Coast Container, Elliott's Auto Detailing, Vanderpool Trucking, Togos of Stockton, Delta Truck Center, Aramark, Tracy Driveline, Stockton Auto Glass, Report Radiator, Car Products, Brandon Tire, and Western Alignment. Please give it up for Ed Cullum. And on the pole tonight, in the number 16 car from Lodi, brought to you by Marina Boat Sales, Giant Tire of Lodi, Exhaust Pros of Lodi, Transmissions by Hal, and Honda Marine. Your pole setter in the number 16 car, Chris Moniz. Once again, the Pro Stock main event. Hey, check it out, folks. All those little yellow blinky flashy lights are off. The pace truck's pulled off the racetrack. Ed Cullum's on the pole. I know he wants to stay there. Johnny Burnt's on the outside. Off of turn 4, here we go. Crash, boom, bang, going into turn 3. Lovelace. Jeff Lovelace gets a little piece of that 57 car. Everybody a little bit skittish about that turn 3 and 4 area. Jeff Lovelace with a tremendous amount of smoke coming out of the rear end of that race car. That doesn't look good. Once again, looks like precipitation on the racetrack. Jeff Lovelace circling the track 2 or 3 times, putting down oil that we'll have to clean up. Well, sometimes, folks, it's just hard to get these things going. 5 laps down out of a scheduled 25-lap main event. Red flag condition prevails as we have to clean up the race surface once again. Here we go. Check it out on the pole. Johnny Burnt. Hey, a little close racing over there in 1 and 2, just a couple laps back. Ed Cullum sitting on the grass off of the race surface. Hear the car fire up. He's going to rejoin the pack. Your leader in the 11 car is Mike Moniz. In second place is the number 1 car of Johnny Burnt. In third place is Kerry Treadway. In fourth place, the 38 car of Joe Hilton. Ed Cullum having a hard go of it tonight. Car comes to rest in between turns 3 and 4. Yellow flag flies on lap number 15. And there it is, way out front, the number 8 car from Stockton, your winner, Kerry Treadway. In second place, the number 11 car from Lodi, Mike Moniz. In third place, from Manteca, Joe Hilton. And in fourth place, the number 1 car, that's Johnny Burton. And now the Grand American Modified main event, and the players are as follows from the back of the pack. In the number 17 car, he's from Groveland, that's Paul T. Henry. And he's back at Stockton in the number 90 car. Please welcome Jason Kirby. In the number 10 car, from Citrus Heights, that's Jay Lindstraw. From Ceres, in the number 4 car, that's Greg Williams. And from Stockton, in the 58 car, that's Fearless Fred Clement. In the number 16 car, from Sacramento, please give it up for Eric Clark. In the number 78 car, he's from Stockton, that's Chevy Collier. In the number 27 car, please welcome Doug Henry. In the number 13A car, from Stockton, please give it up for Sean Wenzel. And the number 75 car from Modesto, put your hands together for Eddie Wilcox. And from Stockton, your Trophy Dash winner tonight, in the 24 car, please welcome Ted Harrison. And from Stockton, in the number 91 car, please welcome Steve Stacy. And from Stockton in the number 87 car, give it up for John Unger. And from Lodi in the number 3 car, please welcome Robert Knittel. In the number 97 car, he's from Stockton, he's Danny Canasoto. In the number 7 car, from Manteca, put your hands together for Jerry Bogus. And from Turlock in the 36 car, please give it up for Larry Hoover. And on the pole, in the number 8 car, he's from Lodi, he is Jack Stone. 30 scheduled laps around the high banks here for the main event for the Grand American Modified Division. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the main event for the Grand American Modified, and on the pole from Lodi in the 8 car, Jack Stone. On the outside from Turlock, California, in the 36 car, Larry Hoover. Jerry Bogus off the racing service. Fred Clement rounding around on the backstretch. Everybody makes a bite, not a problem. At this time, yellow flag. Yellow flag early on in this Grand American Modified main event, as Fearless Fred sits perpendicular to the race surface on the backstretch. Everyone making it by no problem. Stockton, all indications are good. Looks like we're ready to rock and roll once again. I'm ready if you're ready. If John Moreland's ready, then we'll go racing. Trouble on the backstretch. They're wrecking race cars all over the place on the backstretch. Trouble on the backstretch. They're wrecking race cars all over the place on the backstretch. Looks like the 13 car of Sean Wenzel and the 7 car of Jerry Bogus. Guy Grover, report to the announcing tower, please. Guy Grover to the tower. Once again, Guy Grover to the announcing tower. Guy Grover to the tower. Thank you. That is all. Well, tough break indeed for the number 7 car of Jerry Bogus and Sean Wenzel. Tragedy early on in this race. 2 laps down, many more to go. Well, it looks like Sean Wenzel's going to make it back in. My sources tell me they have 3 tires to change. Everything else looks pretty good to go, as good as could be expected at this point. Crew working feverishly, changed 3 tires. That's pretty good when you can have 3 spares. I was lucky to have 1, much less 3. Hey, we got videos for sale up here. All the action that takes place here on the high banks is filmed, recorded, and is brought to you by Alan Yorty Motorsports and Video. So come on up to the tower if you're interested in the videos. They're really great. I got a few of them my own self. Oops, looks like John Moreland faked him out. That's pretty cool. You can have the power to fake him out. Well, he just wants to make sure it's a good, clean start. We'll try it again. Danny Conasoto on the pole. John Unger on the outside front row. Oh, one more time. Here we go. Unger spins his car in turn 1, blocking the path of the 3-car Robert Cannell. Eddie Wilcox off the racing service off of turn 4, 17 laps in the books. Out of a scheduled 30-lap main event. As they say on TV, those valuable NASCAR points. Looks like Larry Hoover's sitting in kind of a bad spot there off of turn 4. Brings out another caution on lap 18. Once again, while I have an opportunity, I want to thank Mr. Jim Cassidy from NASCAR for coming out and spending the evening with us. Looks like the number 16 car of Eric Clark spins his race car off of turn 2, brings another yellow flag out of the box. 24 down, just about a half a dozen laps to go. Later on in the season, we have Gatorade Night coming up on July 28th. All the fine sponsors that bring the racing out here are involved with NASCAR heavily, and I hope you are too. And will be for the rest of the season and for years to come. In the meantime, the 4 car is your leader. That's Greg Williams. The number 10 car, Jay Lindstraw, in second place. Here we go. Well, some days the Dragon wins. What can I say? 97 car Danny Conasoto pulling into the infield. So here's the deal. On Tuesday, July 3rd, California Hotwood presents 100 laps. That's the second leg of the Tri-Holiday Classic. 100 laps for late model sportsmen. Along with that, we have the Legends, pure stocks, and fireworks. That's all on Tuesday. Tuesday night, July 3rd. Gives you the whole weekend off. Come on out and enjoy the evening with us. Fireworks, late models. We got it all going on right here. No place to, no need to go anywhere else. Okay, everybody on their toes. Check it out. Only 5 laps left. Anything can and will happen here at Stockton. In the meantime, Greg Williams, your leader. Jay Lindstroth in second place. Here we go. And if you like Twin 38's 2 main events for the price of 1, come on back the following weekend on the 16th. We're going to do it again. But now, let's finish this Grand Am race. How about it? Well, there it is. Done deal. That's it. After 30 laps of racing, your winner in the number 4 car, Greg Williams. In second place, the number 10 car from Citrus Heights, that's Jay Lindstroth. In third place from Stockton, the number 90 car, Jason Kirby. And doing a fine job in the 91 car from Stockton, Steve Stacy. Well, that concludes our program, folks. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for being a NASCAR fan. We'll see you right here next week. Yeah, next week with late models, Twin 38s. Be careful. Arrive alive.